be sure to use code DALT10 to get 10% off advanced GG products. Thank you. Hey guys, just real quick before the video begins, Bungie actually recently disabled this artifact mod right here inside of PvP. Though this build actually did benefit a lot from this artifact mod, I still think this build is fantastic. I played a few games real quick just to test out the build to make sure it was still good without the artifact perk, and I got a we ran one of the games, and then the second game I was playing against really good players, and it still held its own. So everything I say in this video, even though that perk is disabled, it's still amazing, and I still agree with pretty much everything that was said. Just wanted to get out of that way before people in the comments are like, oh no, it's disabled, this build sucks now. It's still fantastic. Hello everybody, in today's video I have probably the strongest Warlock build in the entire game right now, and I'm not joking. This build is absurd. Before we get into it, this build I've been messing around with for about like 5 days now, and I've got an I made this for you, which is a 50 streak. I drop a we ran, it feels like 1 in every 3 games using this build, and then in trials, stats aren't updated on trials report, but if they are, I'll show a screenshot on screen of what it's looking like. But overall, this build is absolutely insane. I know a lot of times people on YouTube especially will, do a little bit of clickbait, but I truly believe this build is one of the best builds in the entire game right now, just due to the potency and how lethal it is. So starting off, we're going to be using the Strand Warlock. I know I put out a video probably like a week or 2 ago saying how Strand Warlock kind of got a nerf due to its movement. Now, I don't necessarily disagree with that video that I made. I still think the movement is kind of clunky, but I do think due to some other buffs, it made Strand Warlock that much better just due to the amount of threadling spam that you can create. And now on this new build, we're going to be taking a look at Swarmers. Swarmers this particular season are so strong when you pair it with the artifact. Normally, I don't think Swarmers necessarily benefit the Strand kit the most. I feel like I'd undervalued Swarmers in the past a little bit, and I do think they're good, but with the artifact, it just makes them so strong. So what Swarmers do, we'll get onto the artifact in a moment, but when you destroy a Tangle, it will spawn Threadlings, but the big thing here is when your Threadlings will unravel targets, making it so you Strand debuff them, which is very good. Then the spawning Threadlings just causes even more Threadling spam, but then once we get into the artifact here, there's a lot in here that really benefit us. So starting off, this one right here, Threaded Blast. This makes it so whenever we shoot a Tangle with a Strand weapon, it causes a massive explosion. This is almost a tactical nuke. It's insane. And because we're going to be debuffing targets with our Threadlings, it makes it so we can spawn a ton of Tangles. Then we are also going to make it when our Tangles spawn, we suspend targets. So your Threadlings will hit people, they'll unravel them, you take them out, it will spawn a Tangle, suspending all the targets around. Then you shoot it, you do a ton of damage, it spawns more Threadlings. Then we get even more Threadling damage as we hit targets with our Threadlings. We're going to be spawning so many Threadlings, I don't think you guys realize. And then lastly, we're going to be running this one right here because we are always going to be giving our teammates Woven Mail with our Weave Walk, which we'll get into the subclass in a moment, making it so we can get our class ability that much faster. Now getting into the subclass, so we're going to be running Weaver's Call and Weave Walk. These are about the same as normal. Now Weaver's Call got buffed, making it so you get class ability energy back anytime you hit your Threadling, so you have your Rift nonstop. Then as well as dealing damage will give you perks Threadlings, that's nice. Then Weave Walk got a nice little buff giving you an extra fragment slot, and then obviously the in-air movement, all the stuff in the last video that I talked about. And then in terms of the fragments, we have Thread of Evolution, just making our Thread that much more lethal. Thread of Rebirth, which makes it so we spawn even more Threadlings whenever we take somebody out. Thread of Generations to get our grenade back quicker. Thread of Binding, then Thread of Continuity, so we can have increased effects. Then lastly, the thing that is the final piece to the puzzle is obviously going to be our Strand Weapon. In this case, I'm running last Thursday. This Pulse Rifle is amazing, but I'm also running Hatchling on it. Most people are trying to, go Elemental Honing, go for the 2 burst. I don't really care to build out into that, but Hatchling recently got buffed, making it so a lot of times when you take a target out, it will spawn 2 Threadlings on the body. So with everything all together, when you get a headshot kill, it'll spawn 1 to 2 from Hatchling. You'll get another one from our subclass from Thread of Rebirth. Then our artifact makes it so taking somebody out gives us 1 or 2 more just from shooting at them. And then when they go down to being debuffed, they'll spawn a Tangle, which will drop 2 more. The amount of Threadlings you get with this build is absurd. It does so much damage. Like, I cannot understate the amount of Threadling spam that comes from this build, and then the survivability from Weave Walk. Then in terms of the other weapon, for quick play, I typically just run the Healing AR because that will boost us up to be able to 2 burst with our Pulse Rifle. Then for trials, I was just running a Shoddy Hand Cannon. I think both are good. You can run whatever you want, really. But the Pulse Rifle, just being able to take people out is insane. You can run realistically whatever Strand weapon you want. There were a couple times in trials, depending on what teams we were playing, I'd switch to Better Devils, and it still worked out great. It didn't have Hatchling, but as long as you're using a Strand weapon, you just get so much Threadling spam. I truly believe this is one of the most broken builds in the entire game, And it's just absurd. In terms of the stat splits, I went for health and melee as they are the most important. Then I went into class and then kind of got my super and grenade as much as I can. Side note, I don't know if Bungie did, but it does feel like the super has been a little bit more consistent in terms of the tracking. I still think it's the worst super in the game, but it seems like it's been tracking a little bit better. So I don't know if they did something there, but overall it's been a little bit nicer. In terms of armor mods, mainly just a bunch of stuff to buff up our pulse rifle. Overall, I think Strand Warlock is ridiculous now, and the threadling spam is insane. There's a lot going on here, but pretty much it's just get one headshot kill and you nuke anybody in the vicinity around them. If you do enjoy the video, please remember to leave a like and subscribe, as it does help out with the channel a lot. Thank you all so much and enjoy the video. We got one teammate pushing with us over towards B, so we do need to be careful of that. Only one. We're just going to preemptively throw that there. Nice. Got him very weak. Just going to keep watching here. We're going to drop our rift. Got the one weak. Slide out here. See if we can help out the team. Got him. Beautiful. Get the healing off, which gets us our damage buff. We gotta watch out. There's one inside the little cubby there. Nice. I'm gonna push back towards B to see if I can help out the team. Help hold it down. There we go. Destroy the threadling there. Spawn. Oh, the tangle there, rather. Get our health back. Gotta be careful that they push up here. Yep, there it is. Got him. Let's drop this. Got that guy very weak. He might push back out. Let's get the heal off. Throw this down there. Got him. We got another one pushing up here. We do have our weave walk ready to go. Very weak. Sending out more threadlings. I'm going to go over here just to heal a teammate to get our damage bonus. There it is. Very weak. Good. I'm going to keep watching there. He's very weak. I don't know where that guy even went. I think he just died immediately. That was crazy. Got him. Let's grab the threadling. Alright, now we got the tangle. Oh, shit. Very weak. Nice. We got him with the tangle there too. The threadling should get him if my teammates don't. Yep, keep wasting all your ammo. Yep. There it is. Alright, well this game is coming to a close. Obviously, the entire enemy team leaving made it a little bit of an easy one for us. Send out more threadlings. See if he wants to push up here. There it is. There's the Weeran. There we go. So good, man. It is so good. Spawn a threadling. Nice well. I'm going to push out to the side here because they're going to be running from it. Come here, buddy. Can't kill me. Alright, a very good game. Unfortunately, the 3-stack left, or one of the 3 stacks, but overall it was just so good. This build is just so strong at just doing so much damage and keeping so much pressure. We dropped a 25 with a 25.0 efficiency, so just a very, very good game. I'm probably going to push up to B relatively aggressively here. Just throw a threadling immediately, because if we can get a kill right off the bat, Oh, not quite. There it is. Threadling gone. Oh, pushing around behind us. We should be fine, though. We got the weave walk. Get our reload off. They're probably going to open the door here, if I had to imagine. We actually had a tangle there, which is pretty nice. So we do a bunch of damage. Probably going to just drop a rift here, send out more threadlings. We got somebody pushing up behind us. There it is. Very weak. We might have a threadling that can get him. Nice. Good job, team. Alright, cool. Now we can push in here. We can get some control of the point. I'm actually just going to back up here, as I don't have weave walk. More threadlings pushing out, though. There we go. We get the hatchling off. So that should do good damage. We got some more behind us as well. The threadlings definitely pushed this guy off. Let's get some health back. Heal this guy up. Couldn't quite get him, but we got a threadling after him. Alright, it's going to keep watching up here. Get our damage bonus. We're just going to kind of hold things down up here. They're on C. Teammates should hopefully be able to get that. There's a couple of them there. Let's head back out here. Ooh, good shots. Are just going to prop our weave walk, and then we can drop our rift. Nice. One pushing around behind us. Teammate should be able to get that. Thank you. I'm going to back up towards C here. Oh, we have another teammate who's on weave walk, which is nice. There it is. Get the hatchling. So now we'll do a ton of damage to the guy out here, probably. There it is again. It's just so many threadlings. You just see all the threadling spam. Fortunately, I have a sword on. I thought I had galley on, but I guess I switched off of it. But a sword will do fine. I think there's one around this corner. Oh, we tried to team shot him with our swords. Nice. Good job, team. Gonna keep watching down here. Got him. Oh, unfortunate behind us. Got the one. Whew, good team shots. We are just going to drop our rift here, send out some threadlings, apply a little more pressure. We can get that guy. We just drop a ton of threadlings on him. There it is. Blow it up. There it is. So many threadlings. Look at it. It's beautiful. So much damage. Another one behind us. And there's the Mercy. We did die, unfortunately. Just pushed up a little too aggressively, but overall still a fantastic game. Just this, it's just so many threadlings, man. You get one kill and the gun can drop 3 to 4 threadlings. Then you get tangles, then the tangles drop even more threadlings. It's just so many threadlings. But we dropped a 16 with an 8.0 efficiency. Yeah, 16 with an 8. All right, we're on Midtown here. Let's see if we can get an early pick. Our teammate's actually pushing out with us, which is nice. Gonna toss a threadling grenade over there. Ooh, nice, good job, teammate. Unfortunately, my threadling does fall off the map there. Just gonna kind of crouch here for a moment. Heal up our teammates. Now, let's push up onto C here, see if we can help get it. I'm going to go for a little bit of a flank, see if I can get him, shoot him from behind. I got to be careful here. We are just going to back up now. Let's drop our rifts, send out more threadlings. There it is. Oh, we shouldn't die here, but we are going to have to waste a lot of our weave walk cooldown. He actually doesn't chase us, which is nice. Oh, good grenade. Keep healing. Just keep healing. Get our damage bonus now. Nice. That was worked out so beautifully. Behind us. Oh, that is so unlucky. Nice. Good job, teammate. Teammate can grab that heavy, which is great. Just gonna keep watching up here in case he wants to push up. Not sure if he's gonna go up or below. Actually doesn't want to go either way. Should get him. Wolfpack rounds should get him if it doesn't. Nice. If, like, the rocket didn't. Very weak on that fella. Keep healing our teammate. One's going to be up top here. Nice. We saw him on the radar, so I figured he was going to be pushing up there. Ooh, good job, teammate, with the heavy. Nice. Now we can try to capture C again and move on with our day. Very weak. Got him. Their entire team is there, so we got to be a little careful here. Once again, we're just going to heal the teammate. Got to be careful for the floater. Got the heal. Got him very weak. I don't think he's going to challenge back out. Keep healing the teammate. We're doing a great job of just holding things down with him. Should be able to get these two. There it is. There's the third one. Just so many threadlings. Gonna push up here now a little bit. There's a healing rift there, so he was there. There it is. We did such a great job at holding things down with our teammate. Beautiful teams. There it is. There is the we ran. I'm telling you, this build is actually just so insane. Hey, buddy. How you doing? Like, it actually feels like 1 in every 3 games I get a we ran with this build. It's actually so insane. You just do so much damage and you get so many free assists just from the threadlings tagging people. But we dropped a 20 with a 20.0 efficiency.